Hey, Sam's Club Review Gal here. Have you ever wondered what's in those little brown bags that pop up every spring? The photos of the picture perfect produce, the holes on the side of the bag, the fact that the contents of the bag can't be seen before purchasing the bag. Yeah, I've been pretty curious too. So this year, I decided it was time to solve the mystery. I bought not one, but two bags to peek into: purple passion asparagus and white Carolina pineberries, aka pink strawberries. Each bag of the Members Mark assorted edible plants costs $13.48, so not a bad price for specialty fruits and vegetables if the plants are healthy, viable plants. I set the bags aside in a cool, dark spot for nearly a week. Unfortunately, that was too long for the plants to be left enclosed in a bag. Rookie mistake. When I opened the bags, the plants were completely dried out and brittle. User error with this first batch of plants, but I wouldn't have expected the roots to be that brittle unless they were already starting to dry out before I bought them. I decided to try again, so I went back to Sam's Club and bought another bag of purple asparagus and pineberry bare root plants. Then I went home and opened the bags immediately to get the best glimpse at what's inside the bags. The pineberry bare roots were actually mostly all alive, stressed and in need of water, but alive. The purple asparagus bare roots were stressed too and covered in mold. Gross. The mold on some of the roots looked relatively fresh, so I decided to try washing it off in water, which did work for some of the plants. I also decided to cut off some of the most damaged portions of the asparagus roots to see if the plants will still grow from damaged roots. I mean, what's to lose at this point, right? All in all, the bags did technically contain the number of bare roots claimed on the front of the bag. After reviving the roots in water for about an hour, nearly all 40 pineberry plants look like they will be viable to plant. But only 8 of the 14 purple asparagus plants look like they have any chance of surviving. The front of the bags both say they include rooted plants. I expected more plant versus root with that claim. These are dormant bare roots. Inside the paper bag with holes is a plastic bag with holes that contains the bare roots, which are rubber banded together. These plants were likely thriving at one point, but I'm assuming they had a long journey to the store, which resulted in dry, stressed out bare roots, even without user error. I enjoy gardening, and my rule of thumb is to plant varieties of plants that are different from what I can buy in the grocery store or at farmers markets. I was so excited Sam's Club had unique varieties of produce in their spring assortment of edibles. However, I've now spent nearly $60 and only ended up with some bare roots that may or may not produce fruit and veg. I don't think it's worth the gamble to buy additional bare roots from Sam's Club moving forward. Maybe if they move to a clear bag so I can see the quality before purchasing, or maybe if they get other specialty varieties in, but probably not. I think I'll stick to buying seeds or live plants for my garden. The Members Mark assorted edible plants are a 3-star find since there are unique varieties. If you decide to take a gamble on these plants too, leave a comment with your unboxing, unbagging experience. I didn't have time to plant these directly into my garden right after getting back from Sam's Club, so I did a quick plant with some soil and water, and I'm going to be transplanting these in a few days. My goal with this review is to show you what condition the bare roots are in right after buying them, so you can decide for yourself if it's worth spending your money on when you go shopping. I'll share updates on my socials throughout the gardening season so we can see if these plants actually grow. Stay tuned and happy gardening!